Guys, I am having one of those downloads on this long drive that I do just about weekly, and I want to assure you I've got my eyes on the road, and I'm on country roads. There's hardly anybody here anyway, and I just wanted to give you what I'm getting as I'm getting it. Okay, so here's the what came through was that person who was following the rules instead of their intuition, instead of following their heart, is now really regretting things. That's what I get. And I'm not sure who exactly I'm picking up on, and it's for somebody that you need to know about. And so I just wanted to see what they bring through to me while I'm driving, because when I'm driving, I'm on high psychic alert, of course. And so lots of stuff comes through to me as I'm driving, and including what I need to see off the road, so please don't worry about me. But what I'm getting with this person, I get huge regrets. I get sadness. I get they wish they had listened to you or modeled their life more after you in some way. They're showing me the image of an older woman, for one, and then they're also showing me the image of an older man, but they're not connected in any way, okay? So this is very much having to do with two separate people that you need to know about. So you may need to know about one or both of them, okay? Yeah, for sure. But there's somehow their stories connect. We'll find out about that. So I feel like this woman was just a total stickler for the rules, and she was trying very hard to make you bend to the rules, but you were following your heart. So it wasn't something that was illegal or something like that. It was more a rule in an organization or something like that that you knew was nonsense, that you thought was BS, and you weren't following it. And she got really mad. I feel like she really got in your face about this, okay? There's something, I'll block this out a little bit. There's something there about this man that I get, like he was trying to follow what he was being told by his peers. And I feel like he followed along with the crowd. He followed along with what was like cool. Maybe he was, even though he was older, he was a player, you know, and that happens. So there was something there about him going along, and now huge regrets where it pertains to you. And I feel like this woman in the whole other arena of your life is like, why was that person, meaning you, such a rebel? Why were they such a rebel, and why did they win? You know, why did things go better for them, and here I am over here, nothing's going well, and maybe this person's even ill. I feel like there's something to do with illness, maybe even like cancer, something like that I pick up, and I feel like this person was, you know, I don't know if it's stress illness or if it was caused by some choice they made that you didn't make. You know what I mean? There's something there about you were like, oh no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing any of that. And this person was like, well, you better do this because it's the right thing, and you know, etc., etc. And now they're in great regret over this. I mean, and I can't exaggerate this enough. They are in great regret. When I go back over to this man that I'm seeing in a whole different arena, what I get with him is he regrets choices that he made as well. There's something about great regret about following the crowd, trying to look cool, and I feel like he went for a younger person. Now, take it as it resonates. This could be a female, you know, either one of them. flip the genders, the roles as you need to. It's a collective reading. But here's what I'm picking up on is this person went for a younger female, thinking it was gonna like improve their life, make them look cool, you know, up their status in the world, whatever. You know, maybe she had money, maybe she pretended to have money, maybe she thought he had money. I don't know. But there's something really weird there about how now they're great regrets because none of that was real. It all feels super fake. I get like there's so many regrets. I feel like their health is failing too. I feel like this is two elderly people who have made choices that they feel sad about. You know, like they wish they had done something really different. They wish they had listened to you. They saw you as a rebel. They're like, you know, that person over there just marches to the beat of their own drum, and boy, are they going to get in trouble, and boy, are they going down the wrong path. But you weren't, because you were following your heart. You were following your intuition. And there's, it's almost like they want to tell you, but there's too much pride, or there's somebody else in the way, or they're too sick. Maybe they're too ill to tell you at this time. But there's definitely them thinking about you. I feel like you've been on their mind, which is why this reading came through to me. And, you know, you've been on their mind because they're like, well, I wonder what that person's doing. I wonder what such and such, how they're doing now. And I feel like they've even looked you up and they're like, wow, they're doing pretty good. They look happy. They look healthy. They must have been okay after all. And you are. I mean, what I'm getting is you're healthier than ever. I feel like you're glowing. I feel like you're succeeding. I feel like career choices went in your favor, and you bucking the rules like you did saved you. It saved your health. It saved your career. It saved your success. It saved your heart in numerous ways. It saved your heart. There's happiness, you know, because you did follow your heart on things. So, I mean, it put you in a position of being happier and in love. A lot of you have new love in your life, you know, at this time. So let me see if there's anything else the guides want to tell me. I didn't mean for this to be a long reading. I just I like to catch these downloads as they come through, because if I wait until I get to my destination, then I've lost it. And I can't write it down, so it's easier just to keep my eye on the road and talk to you, which is what I'm doing. So don't get mad at me. Don't give me those lectures. I've been driving for a long time, and I'm a very good driver. So, plus I have Archangel Michael right here in the car with me, so there's that too. If you don't know about Archangel Michael, he's really good to guard your, you know, keep you safe when you're traveling in cars or planes or astral, anything, okay? Anyway, there's something about children. I also feel like both of these people regret they didn't have children, and maybe the person you're dealing with did, but who I'm looking at right now, neither one of these, even though they're not connected, they weren't married, these are whole two separate things. They didn't have children, and I feel like now they're regretting it because they're getting on up towards the end of their life, and they don't know who to depend on. There's nobody there because they don't have children in their lives. There's something about maybe even they had ended, you know, like terminated, you know, and now they regret it. I feel like there's so many regrets coming up. It's really sad, and I feel like they keep looking at you like they thought everything you did was wrong because you weren't following what was cool or what was what they thought was right. You weren't following the rules and those things. But now they're seeing how they're comparing. They're doing this comparison contrast with you a lot on what's working for you and what hasn't worked so well for them, and how unhappy they are. There's this one person who keeps thinking about somebody here, and they wish they could call, but they can't because they've remarried somebody, or they've gotten in a situation where they don't dare contact you because they would be in big trouble at home, kind of thing, you know. But they're thinking about you. They have a lot of dreams about you. There's a lot of dreams. I feel like this other person, the first one who wanted you to follow the rules, I feel like she's checking up on a lot of people right now because the situation she's in, and she wants to know if these, you know, these rebels, these people who wouldn't follow the rules, she's wanting to know, like, well, how did they fare? How are they now? And they're doing really well, most of them. That's what I'm getting. So it's sad. It is sad, you know. But I guess the moral to this reading, as I wind it down, is always follow your heart. Always follow your intuition. You know, you have a knowing about things. Don't let authorities and bosses or politicians or anybody that claims to be an expert tell you what's good for you if you are feeling deep down like, oh, it's not good for me. Why are they telling me it is? Question it. Question authority. And listen to your intuition, because it's super important. Always follow your intuition and your heart, but also your head. You know, you can't follow your heart exclusively. You hear that, and that could lead you in a bad way too. You know, you have to, like, balance. You know, it requires balance from your heart and your head and your intuition. So you want to use all of your mental chakras and your heart chakra, you know, to kind of tune into that, the energy of that. Because that person, neither one of those people did that. They weren't following their heart, and now they're at the end of their life. And I feel this really strong sense. This one person's on their deathbed. I do. Maybe this is a family member of yours, or a friend, a coworker, I don't know, some associate. And I feel like all this is running through their heads. Like, why didn't I listen to myself? I did have that feeling that was not going to work out well, and it didn't. So, on that note, follow your heart, be well. I need to get off of here. Please don't lecture me about not driving and doing readings, okay? I'm a grown-up. I'm following my heart and my intuition right now too, okay? I wanted to bring you this reading. So I'll see you guys later.